Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Here to do my empties and my unempties, so everything I melted this week. It is Sunday afternoon. Normally I film this on a Saturday night, but last night we got home from dinner with the family quite late, and then all I did was the Palo Santo sampler from Super Tarts, so that's up. So I didn't film anything else last night, and we've just gotten back from sort of a market. It's a wet and it was very muddy, but it was a lot of fun. So I'm hoping I can get an hour, because that's how long it takes for me to make these apparently, of uninterrupted time to get this recorded, but it is possible that might not happen. Josh is down playing Sonic at the moment, so hopefully he leaves me be, but we'll see. Right, let's get stuck into it. So not too many empties this week. Again, I don't know, I've had a lot of stuff that I've wanted to melt that's just not ready to be emptied. So Cranberry Woods from Kay, and my nails are also quite shredded. Not too bad, but just I had to install a new car seat this morning. So Cranberry Woods. I love Cranberry Woods. Cranberry is a really difficult scent for me. I find it's either oversweet or there's the tart, often tart cranberry smells very sour and unappealing to me. But Cranberry Woods always smells phenomenal. I feel like there is a slight sweetness to it, but it doesn't come from the cranberry. I think there's other berry notes in there, and I think that's why I like it, because it balances out the tartness of the cranberry, and then the woods in there are just fantastic. So I love Cranberry Woods. Kay has a great one. It's very strong. I would get her Cranberry Woods again. I finished Empire Alchemy Marshmallow Donut Woods. So this is Fresh Woods Campfire Marshmallows Vanilla Crumb Donut. I really like this. It has a spice to it that I didn't expect. It's not like a heavy cinnamon spice or anything, but there's just a warm kind of spicy mix in there somewhere. And I don't know, like, possibly from the vanilla crumb donut, but I feel like I've had that scent before and it didn't smell spicy to me, so I don't really know. So this one I thought was going to be a good one for summer, but it's actually better for, you know, the cooler months. I do really enjoy it though. It's like a nice warm, yeah, spiced kind of woods with a bit of a bakery, and the marshmallows sweeten it up, but they're not too much. So I do really like it. It's not what I expected it to be, but I do enjoy it. Throws pretty well. I'd say medium to high. It's possibly a repurchase. It's not something I'm going to go out of my way for, but I would, if I was ordering from Empire Alchemy and it was on site, I might throw it in. I don't order from Empire Alchemy super frequently though, so I do every now and then, but yeah. Okay, Thunderstorm from the Pharmacist's Daughter. So this is Crisp Air, Amber Sage, Bergamot and Leather. This one is good. It's not one I'm crazy about, but it's pretty good. I feel like you mostly get like the crisp air, sage and bergamot. I don't get a very strong leather tone from it. It just felt like an airy bergamot scent. Yeah, kind of like those, I don't know, there's certain masculine sort of bergamot scents that they all smell kind of similar to this. So I like it, but it's not a love. There was nothing that really stood out to me in this blend as something that I really enjoyed. It was good throw in the bedrooms, but yeah, not something I need to repurchase. Hayden Row Mountain Mist. So this one I quite liked. I'm trying to remember, I was melting this one and another Hayden Row. The other Hayden Row, I didn't finish those. So that's in my mountain of unempties over here. I think it was this one. It smelled very balsam-like in a really good way. Yeah, I think it was this one. I think I had this one going... Oh, maybe not. Maybe it was the other one. Let's see if I can find it. There was one scent that had like a very strong balsam tone, and I really enjoyed that one. And then the other one, because I had the two Hayden Row scents going. The other one was more of a generic kind of woody scent, but they were both still really good. But maybe this one was a generic woody one, because that's kind of what I'm getting off the bag. I can't remember. I'll remember when I get to the other one. Anyway, they both threw really well. I think the balsamy one I would probably get again, and the other one I wouldn't. So I will know when I get to the other one, which is the one I wanted to keep getting, which is the one I didn't. I have, so from Super Tarts, Palo Santo Cotton Candy and Soft Laundry. I'm not going to talk too much about these Palo scents. I do have a few here because I covered them in the video that I put up earlier today. But safe to say this one It didn't throw very well the first time I melted it. It threw really well this time in the bedrooms, but it was mostly laundry. So it was okay. It wasn't a favourite. I would have liked more cotton candy. So that one's not a repurchase, and I do have another clam of it now anyway. Pharmacist's Daughter Poison Apple. So this one was a bit disappointing. Apple, Blondie, Pumpkin, Pecan, Waffles. Smelled really strong here. Although I don't think I love the Pumpkin Pecan Waffles from the Pharmacist's Daughter. I feel like it's a bit currant, a bit heavy and spiced. I had this going in my office and in one of the bedrooms, and it took a long time to get going. So I actually had been melting this for a solid hour and I couldn't smell anything, and I ended up changing it out. I was melting it on Wednesday morning. Wednesday mornings I seem to get really picky about what I'm melting. So Tuesdays I go into the office. I don't melt on Tuesdays at all. So when I'm back here in the office, I really want to be melting something amazing. Like yeah, there's something about not melting for a day. When I come back, it's like I just want something really good. And this one for like a full hour did not throw. So I ended up changing it out because I was like, I'm not sitting here all day not smelling anything. So I changed it out of here. I kept it going in my son's room, and I reckon I could barely smell anything until about the 2-hour mark, when all of a sudden I could kind of smell apples and maybe a little bit of pumpkin pecan waffles. Why that is, I still don't know. But yeah, I wasn't that impressed by it, because, and even then the throw was sort of medium, so I would not repurchase that one. Little Llama Wax Co. The Seance. So this is Flowering Cannabis, Exotic Hemp, Bourbon, Coriander, Rosewood. This is a really pretty blend. It was probably only medium at best with the throw. Like, I could definitely smell it, but it was subdued. But it's just, it's gorgeous. It's deep and woody without kind of being feminine or masculine. I feel like that Flowering Cannabis just is a really unique, it's like a floral scent. It doesn't smell skunky. It smells like a really pretty floral. I really enjoyed this. I do wish it had thrown better. That said, this was poured in September 2020, so getting on a little bit in age. Yeah, so I would have liked better throw, but I would still potentially repurchase it if I was purchasing it from her, especially shot cups. Like, I don't mind taking a risk, you know, getting small amounts of shot cups. I haven't looked at Little Llama's. I don't even know if Little Llama's still selling at the moment. I think I heard maybe that they've paused. I don't know. Anyway, they had good wax, but yeah. Alright, that is all of the empties. I think it's possible that I don't think I sorted things very well, so it's possible I might find more empties. But now I'm moving on to the unempties. So, first thing I have here, my absolute love, Cafe Cubano and Spiced Oat Milk from L3. This is turning into my solid go-to just for cozy, comforting amazingness, particularly up here in the office. This is something that I've been really wanting to reach for. I may even melt it again this week. I do have a couple of bitty betties which will come in my next forwarder box of this because I'm just obsessed with it. This makes me think of the most amazing, like, I've never smelt anything, encountered anything like, exactly like what I'm thinking of in real life, but like a milky, spiced beverage. That's all I can, like, it kind of reminds me of chai tea, but it doesn't have that chai spice. It's a different kind of spice mix. It's more warm and comforting, and it's just, it doesn't smell like coffee, and it doesn't smell like tea, and it, yeah, I don't think I've encountered anything that smells the way that this does in real life, but I really wish I did. But it gives that kind of warm, steaming mug of just like amazingness. So, love that. Have multiple things on the way. That said, I mean, once the weather warms up, it's probably not going to be something I want to reach for, but I just literally, I feel like I could melt that once or twice a week up here in the office, and just never get sick of it while the weather's, you know, cold. My custom Pacific Woods Frosted Juniper and Cranberry Woods from L3. I was nervous about this one because it's 3 very intense scents. My son's here. What's up? After I've done this, do you want to go play some Switch for a little bit?
I'm okay.
Yeah, alright, go ask Daddy to help you set up Mario Kart 8. Can you shut the door, please? It's cold in here. I'll come down and colour in with you when I'm done. So this is so good. I feel like I have to say that, like, I do want to go colour in with him, but we've been doing stuff together all morning, so we've agreed to have a little bit of a break. We need to have, I feel like in this house we all need to have just like a little bit of like solo time before we come together and do activities. So this is my solo time, and then we're going to go and do stuff again soon. And yeah, I don't know, this one just came together really well, pretty much exactly how I was hoping, which is just a beautiful kind of pine tree-like scent with a good pop of that kind of wooded cranberry. And the frosted juniper, I don't know, it just, yeah, I don't know, but I really liked it. I was a bit worried it would be a bit overwhelming with, because Cranberry Woods and Pacific Woods are both very kind of intense, outdoorsy scents, but it all came together really, really well. So I was really, really pleased with this and how it melted. It was very strong down in my lounge room. I can't say, look, these bags are so huge. I don't know how I'm going to feel at the end of it, but right now I definitely am happy I have the whole bag of that. Camping at the Beach from Empire Alchemy. So this is Ocean Breezes, Smouldering Marshmallow, Warm Caramel, Woods, Tobacco and Vanilla Crumb Donut. I think the reason I thought that Marshmallow Donut Woods was not going to be spicy was because I feel like the blend overlaps a lot with this one. It's got the marshmallow and the vanilla crumb donut. This one obviously has Ocean Breezes. The Woods is a different wood scent, and it's got tobacco. Because this one, yeah, this one doesn't give that kind of spiciness at all. It's like a warm, sweet sort of marshmallow and like light bakery with tobacco notes and a bit of an ocean breeze. It's really, really good. At the moment, for me, I think I did it in the kitchen, and I think it's sort of medium to high, maybe more medium. Like, it's not the strongest, but it does throw, and I really do enjoy it. I have another pack after this, so it's probably not one I need to think about repurchasing for a while, but I have really enjoyed it. This is, I think, the second pack I've had of it. Pumpkin Pick-Me-Up from the Farmer's Daughter. So this is Coffee House Pumpkin Pecan Waffles and Cinnamon Sugar Donuts. Yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of this. Like I've said, yeah, this is just overwhelmingly just spicy. I don't like Coffee House. It's a real powdery kind of coffee scent to me. I know some people love it, but for me it's not great. And then the Cinnamon Sugar Donuts is just kind of extra spice, so it's kind of cloying, and yeah, I'm just not a big fan. It does throw well, but I think I might pop this in a de-stash box. It's just not a favourite of mine. The Blue Sugar Zucchini Bread today is October 3rd, so this is really good. I mean, I love a good Blue Sugar Zucchini Bread scent. This is a good one. I will say it's probably not my favourite. There's another one I actually melted this week that I liked a lot more than this one. I think I want the zucchini bread to be stronger. So the first thing that I'm a bit sad about with this one is that today's October 3rd really doesn't come through. Because I was really hoping for that strong zucchini bread and blue sugar tone, like those two together. But then a lot of the today's October 3rd as well. But this one I feel like is a bit more overwhelming on the blue sugar, and you don't really get today's October 3rd, and there's not a huge amount of zucchini bread. It is there, so I did like it, because you do smell the zucchini bread and the blue sugar, but not as strong as I would have liked. So yeah, I don't know, I might throw more zucchini bread in, I might let it cure a bit more, I'm not sure. It's a good strong throwing scent, and I do have another bag of it, but like, it's good, don't get me wrong, it just didn't quite turn out the way I was hoping it may have. L3, again, Bonfire Bliss Cookie Therapy, which is Cookie Therapy's Santa's on Keto Pretzel Sugar Shortbread. I love this. I wish I had more, because I've only got these 2 pieces left, and then it's gone. And one of those pieces is kind of small. Like, I love Bonfire Bliss. Bonfire Bliss to me is it's a good smoky scent, but to me it's got like a slight feminine, almost like a perfume. Like, you know, you could wear it on your body, but it's still kind of smoky. So I really quite like Bonfire Bliss. And then, yeah, the Cookie Therapy just adds like a kind of dense bakery to it. I really, really enjoy this one. It was really comforting. It threw very strongly. I definitely would repurchase this one. This one was really, really good. I melted this one at the same time though, and I wasn't a big fan. So this one is Cozy Sweater, which is Bonfire Bliss, Cashmere Cedar, Palo Santo. So I love all of those scents, right? Bonfire Bliss is great, Cashmere Cedar is great, Palo Santo. I thought this was going to be an absolute just hit. But overwhelmingly, it just smells like Cashmere Cedar. I can't smell smoky. I can't smell Palo. It's a slightly woodier Cashmere Cedar. So even if the Palo had been background, I would have liked more Bonfire Bliss. Like I said, I love Bonfire Bliss. I really wanted to smell it here. I can't smell the Bonfire Bliss. And I melted them at the same time. It was just so disappointing because this one, Bonfire Bliss, was full on. Like Bonfire Bliss is probably the stronger part of this blend. But this one, it wasn't there. So yeah. This one threw medium to high. I had it in the bedrooms. I wouldn't get that one again. I mean, maybe if I've got more Bonfire Bliss, I'll throw it in here because that's what I want that scent to be. But anyway. Camp Anawana from Empire Alchemy. So this one is Toasted Pine Cone, Tonka Bean, Cedarwood, Marshmallows and Woods. This I love. This is the scent that showed me how much I love like Toasted Pine Cone or Roasted Pine Cone. Yeah, this one, it's really made by that amazing pine cone scent. There is just something about like a roasted or toasted pine cone I just cannot get enough of. And of course, you get more sweetness from the marshmallows, and I feel like there's a richness from the tonka bean. And there's other woods too, but it's super good. I love, love, love this one. Again, sort of medium to high. I wish it was stronger, but it does throw. This one will be a repurchase someday. Like this is my second round, I think, with this scent from Empire Alchemy, and I would like to go again. I really, really like that one. L3 Pacific Woods, Seattle Rain, Green Clover and Aloe. This one I did in the bedrooms, and I liked it. I wasn't mad for it. Green Clover Aloe is not like a huge favourite of mine. I feel like I mostly get Seattle Woods. Like I feel like the Pacific Woods does not come through super strongly. I think this one, I mostly got that Seattle Rain and a bit of Green Clover Aloe. So it was like that sort of heavy, you know, you're standing. Seattle Rain always makes me think like you are near like the water somewhere, like near the ocean, and it's absolutely bucketing down, like, you know, absolute just sheet, like it's grey and the clouds are really low and it's just absolutely sheets and sheets of rain. That's what Seattle Rain reminds me of. And I mostly get that, but then with a slightly kind of cleaner, almost ozonic. Yeah, there's just this kind of thing that the green, I don't describe it very well, but a little bit more clean and fresh from the Green Clover Aloe. But I feel like, I do think there is some pine in there, but from Pacific Woods, but it's not, yeah, I don't get Pacific Woods the strongest. So maybe I would have liked it more with Pacific Woods stronger, I don't know. It is quite strong. I will enjoy melting the rest of that bag, but I don't think I'll get it again. Brita's Creepy Treasures Night Stalker. So this one is Patchouli, Blue Sugar and Sugar Cookie Royale. This scent is good, but because this was poured in late 2020, I wish I'd used it up when I got it, because I find now when I got it, it was amazing. It was like a blue sugar bakery with just a touch of patchouli, and I really like that because I love a good blue sugar bakery. And the patchouli was just a nice little twist. But I feel like as time has gone on, the cookie things, the balance has changed with curing. So the sugar cookie is less there, and the patchouli is really strong now. And I like patchouli, but this scent, what I liked about it was the cookie, really. The cookie, the blue sugar, and then just a tiny twist of patchouli. So I still like it, but it's just a much stronger patchouli blue sugar scent now, which is not really what I thought it was meant to be. Very strong throwing still. I don't think I'd get it again. I've still got another bag of it. So and they've both been sitting there since 2020, and I just haven't really wanted to melt them so much because they're just, yeah, not what I fell in love with. Because I feel like the scent that I enjoyed from that didn't last that long. I feel like after 6 months or so of owning it, the patchouli was like, so yeah, not a repurchase because I just would prefer it not to do that, but it was good while it lasted. L3 Hot Orange Danish Coffee Bean and Cookie Therapy. This is very good. Coffee Bean is possibly my third favorite coffee oil from L3. It's still a good one. So roasted coffee is my favorite coffee oil, then espresso. Coffee beans sometimes can smell a little bit like old stale beans, like, you know, coffee grounds. But in most blends, it's okay. It does well. This one was incredibly strong with the Hot Orange Danish. And this was an insanely strong scent. I had this going in my lounge room, in the 3 warmers in my lounge room. And and my lounge room is a long way down the other end of the house. I could smell it at the door here in this office. Like, I've never had a scent, I think, throw from the lounge room down, all the way down the hallway. So yeah, I would only probably use these in closed rooms going forward, so I can like shut the door so it doesn't fill the whole house. Or just, you know, melt it with things I don't mind if they get overpowered by this. I really liked it. I mean, I'm not always an orange bakery with coffee fan. I like orange bakery and I do like hot orange Danish, but sometimes with coffee I don't love it, but this one worked well. But it definitely is, hot orange Danish is definitely like the strongest part of this scent. So like I said, ridiculously strong. I don't think it's a repurchase. Like, I like it, I will enjoy it. I feel like when I'm done, I'll be done, but yeah, good scent. If you like orange coffee scents and you like them strong, that one's strong. The Farmer's Daughter Ravencliff. So this is blue sugar, wood sage, and sea salt and zucchini bread. So this is a blue sugar zucchini bread scent I can get behind. This one is incredible. I think that it's the extra saltiness from the wood sage and sea salt that really makes this one. Because I feel like it just amps up the kind of salty tones in the zucchini bread. And for me, I love, blended with blue sugar in particular, I just love that. I don't know why. I don't always love a salty bakery, but salty bakery with blue sugar, love. So yeah, I'm crazy about this one. I feel like the wood sage and the sea salt really just taps into that thing that I liked about zucchini bread and blue sugar together and really amplifies it. So it was a perfect blend. Great throw, 100% want to get this one again. It is by far the best blue sugar zucchini bread combo I have ever tried. Cranberry Woods, today's October 3rd from L3. So today's October 3rd is that, I've already talked about today's October 3rd blend, so I didn't say the notes. It's like Palo Santo, toasted marshmallow, and sugar cookie Royale. I haven't figured out what it is about this blend that I don't like, but I don't like it. It's weird. I thought, at one point, I thought it might be L3's Cranberry Woods, because there's a weird sweet sour thing going on, which sometimes I get from cranberry. So I thought maybe it's a Cranberry Woods. I don't get that from other Cranberry Woods. But then I used Cranberry Woods in this, and I don't get it from that either. Oh, it's possibly it is, because this one, because you do have the very strong Pacific Woods in the Frosted Juniper. Maybe they cancel out that the tone in the Cranberry Woods that I don't like here. Or maybe it is that today is October 3rd because it's got the marshmallow and stuff. Maybe that's blending badly. Because the other thing is I've had cranberry marmalade today is October 3rd from L3. And that was fantastic. So, but yeah, I changed this one out. Like it had that weird sweet sour thing that I get from some cranberries. And I did not enjoy it. I didn't like it. Last time I didn't like it, but I thought, look, I feel like maybe my nose is playing up because that's this one. I was really confident that this combo was going to be a winner, but it's just not. So strong throw, but yeah, I'm not going to be melting that one again. I don't know. It should have been good, but it wasn't good. Super Sweet Mario from Rose Girls. So this one is pink sugar, royal sugar cookie, marshmallow smoothie, and cotton candy frosting. So this was, I had a morning in here, I think the Wednesday morning I was talking about, where I was really picky and I ended up changing my wax 3 times before I found a scent that I was comfortable with. And it was just this whole concept of having not melted anything the day before, been at work all day, it felt like a bit of a luxury just to relax back into my office. It's so weird now working from home. Like, yeah, this is like my comfy space to work. And I really just wanted to be melting something that was amazing. And the first scent I tried wasn't, so then I put this one on, and this was not it either. So this one is at the moment smelling soapy to me. So I like the sweet notes. I like the marshmallow smoothie, but I feel like the pink sugar in there or something is making it smell like sweet and soapy. So yeah, I'm kind of, I remember the first time I melted it, I didn't mind it, but now I'm really smelling that soap tone really strongly, and I don't like it. I don't know why. I think I haven't been a huge fan of a cotton candy frosting. Maybe sometimes that turns on me. So yeah, I'll put this aside for a while and come back to it and see how I feel. But I just, yeah, strong. But right now I'm not loving that scent. Empire Alchemy Blue Frosted Donuts. So this one is blue sugar, I think vanilla bourbon. It's like vanilla bourbon frosted donuts and blue sugar or something. It is really, really good. This is one of those sorts of blends that just like sets Empire Alchemy apart from a blending perspective. Like the bourbon icing it just smells amazing. I don't know how else to describe it. It's not super strong on blue sugar or donut, but they are definitely there. And it does have this bourbon tone, but it's not like any other bourbon I've smelled. So yeah, I really, really love Blue Frosted Donuts. I got it once as a sample and I loved it so much I then got it. She offered custom, so I got it done as a custom. But I do think she's offered it in pre-orders and stuff since. I will definitely be going back for some more of this one day. Although I have gone through this pretty slowly. I think it's been over a year and I've still got this whole donut left. It was a big bag. But yeah, I definitely want to get this one again. And this one throws pretty well. I'd say medium to high for that one. Super Tarts Love. So this is sweet pumpkin pecan waffles, lavender cream and vanilla bean cookies. I'm not the biggest fan of this one. The pumpkin pecan waffle smells nice. The lavender feels out of place for me. Like, yeah. Not really. Lavender, I'm starting to get into lavenders, but I just don't think lavender and bakery is my thing. I just feel like the lavender doesn't gel with the bakery. I know some people love lavender bakery scents, so it's just me, but for me, they don't go. So yeah, I'm not a fan. It throws well, and I think if you did like lavender bakery, you would probably really, really like this scent, but it's just not my personal preference. So that's not going to be a repurchase. Super Tarts Pet Cemetery. So this is a brisk air, morning dew, fall leaves, warm amber and dirt. So I don't reach for this one as much as I should. And I think it's because I have kind of gone off dirt scents. This is probably one of the only dirt scents I really still like. And that's because it does have all of that other stuff in it that stops. It is definitely a dirt scent. You definitely can smell real dirt in there, but the fall leaves, her fall leaves oil is incredible. So you can smell that, and I think the amber and just those dewy air notes, like all of that just turned this into a much more special blend. But at the end of the day, it is still a dirt scent. So it's just not one I want to reach for very often. It throws very strongly. Last time I think I melted it, I don't know, maybe my nose wasn't quite working because I thought that the throw was dying off on it. But this time I melted it in the bedrooms and it was quite strong. Once I'm finished this, I think I actually have another clam. So maybe I'm covered for a while. If not, I think it's got a new name now, like Brisk Morning Walk or something. I'll probably give it a bit of a rest. I may well purchase it again one day, but it's not something I'm reaching for. This combo, Jackal, which is now, I don't know, it's got a different name, but I can't remember what it is. So this one's blackberry jam, zucchini bread toasted marshmallow, and this one is fall leaves, so that fall leaves oil of hers. I requested this. She did a specialty blend pre-order last week, and she got customers to suggest house blends, and I suggested this one, and it made the list. I thought I'd do it just to make sure it would work. It was really, really good. I mean, her fall leaves is amazing. Incredible. One of my all-time... Her fall leaves and her rain are like possibly my two favourite outdoorsy oils of all time. I actually haven't blended the two together. I should get on that. But it doesn't smell like that Bath & Body Works leaves. It doesn't smell like any other leaves oil I've smelled. It's just this incredible earthy fallen leaves outdoorsy scent. I don't know. It's amazing. And with this, it was fantastic because this is a delicious blackberry jam scent with a little bit of bakery. Her blackberry jam is phenomenal. So this was amazing. This combo was amazing. It kind of reminded me a bit of, and this is what I was going for when I suggested it, was, pardon me, sorry. I thought that was going to be quiet. Completely lost my train of thought. That Grudge, which I think has a new name now, which is like blueberry muffin, fall leaves, and sandalwood. I was kind of hoping that this would be like, not the same, but like a more blackberry tone kind of version of that. And it really was. I mean, obviously it didn't have the sandalwood, but the fall leaves and the blackberry jam together, just, it reminded me a bit of Grudge. So, loved it. Really happy I've got a few clams of that coming from that pre-order because that was just a phenomenal combo. L3 Zucchini Bread Caramel Apple Cinnamon Sugar. So, I've been raving about Zucchini Bread Caramel Apple scents. That seems to really be my jam this winter, is the L3's Caramel Apple. Specifically the caramel apple oil, not apple and caramel in blends, not mac apple, zucchini bread, nothing like that. Caramel apple and zucchini bread. So I just received a scoop of just caramel apple and zucchini bread. And I think now I'm leaning towards liking that more, but mostly because I've just had the cinnamon sugar one for so long. Like, I've loved this cinnamon sugar one for ages. I do love the cinnamon sugar in here. I'm just ready to have that combo in a bit of a different way now. It is so good. Just because the cinnamon sugar is a really warm, delicious bakery spice, so it just enhances the zucchini bread and the caramel apple. I don't know why, but I love her caramel apple oil. So yeah, this bag, I've been working on it. I think this is the third winter. Yeah, this will be the third winter I think I've worked on this bag. It was a custom chunk bag from like 2020. So I'm down to my last chunk and I plan to finish it up before the year is out. And then I've got my caramel apple to work on, so I'm quite happy with that. So probably not going to be repurchasing it for a while, maybe next winter, or next custom season I'll get some more of that, but seriously, I love it. Teddy Bees, the Queen's Dowry. So this one is strawberry pound cake, Bath Body Works type, toasted marshmallows and pecan waffles. I love this. So it's a pretty basic blend. I feel like most vendors who do bakery, and even some that don't, to be honest, have a blend like this. I reckon I've tried this combo now from at least 4 other vendors. This one is my favourite. It's funny because I've heard other people say that, you know, they've liked this combo, but this isn't their favourite. And that's totally cool. But for me, I think what makes... It's just the oils. Teddy Bees strawberry pound cake oil is my favourite strawberry pound cake oil. She has an amazing one. And her pecan waffles is equal favourite. My equal favourite pumpkin pecan waffle type scent. So, together, it's absolutely delicious. You know, the ratio, nailed the ratio. Good amount of strawberry, good amount of the pecan waffle. Oh, just love it. Great throw. Absolute favourite of mine. Another favourite of mine, so L3 buttercream frosting, zucchini bread, sugar cookie royale, and mulberry mousse. I've been through now, I think, a bunt pack or a fluted tart pack. And I think 2 puppy packs of this blend. It's just perfection. I think I've raved about this enough. Zucchini bread and wildberry mousse. It's just an epic combo. There's something about it. That berry combo with the zucchini bread. And I think I've just realised, sort of learned, I don't know if this is the case with all the vendor wildberries, but I saw from Scoopable Tart Wax that she's selling, or she had wildberry recently. I don't think she has it anymore. And it says it's this combo of strawberry and blueberry. And I didn't know what wild berry was meant to be. And I also bought from Scoopable a scent with strawberry and blueberry. And I remember when I was smelling it. Yeah, this one. This is a bit of a tangent, but bear with me. I've got a point. This scent, this surprise sweetbread, strawberry jam, blueberry muffins, and sweetbread. When I smelled this, I remember going, this smells like wild berry. It does. It really smells like wild berry. So then seeing that her wild berry scent was literally strawberry and blueberry, I was like, okay, well, wild berry, I guess, is strawberry and blueberry. And I seem to really like that. And this one smells, the wild berry smells very similar to that. So wild berry, maybe you all knew this, but wild berry apparently is strawberry and blueberry, and I am really into that. But yeah, that with the zucchini bread, I don't know, addictive nose combo, a little bit of extra bakery and creaminess from the sugar cookie Royale and the buttercream. Obsessed. I think there's been a version doing the rounds with L3 lately, which is the same but without the buttercream, and I reckon that would be interesting too. Don't get me wrong, I like the creamy note in here, but I also think that maybe the zucchini bread and the wild berry would probably come out a little bit even more in that. So I'd actually be keen to try that too. But still, I love this version, and I will always have some version of wild berry and zucchini, wild berry mousse and zucchini bread from L3 because it's just phenomenal. Desta's Homespun Scents lemon sugar cookies. I'm just looking outside to try and, it's kind of weird. The clouds are really dark, but I can see some sunlight coming from somewhere. It's been raining on and off all day, and I can't work out if it's about to bucket down again or if the sun's about to come out properly. Lemon sugar cookie, sweet icing, powdered sugar. This is one of my favorite lemon bakery scents. It's just absolute perfection. It's not a house blend, so there must be an oil out there that's this, and it's just perfect. Like, she's just found the perfect lemon sugar cookie oil. It's well balanced. It's not like super strong lemon curdy. It's kind of, I like a lemon that's a little bit tart, a little bit sweet, but yeah, no sour notes, not overly sugary, just, it's kind of refined. And you can smell the sugar cookies. And you can even smell a little bit of like the powdered sugar. Like, it's incredible. It throws really well. I think I ordered more in the, just every time I order from L3, not L3, Dessa's, I seem to order more lemon sugar cookies because I love it. Savannah Blue Queen for a Day. So this is strawberry pound cake, blackberry juice, and cake batter fudge. I really like this scent. It's a really good blend. It's just so delicious and juicy. It almost smells like blackcurrant. Maybe it's because it's blackberry juice rather than blackberry. But then you do get like a creaminess because of the strawberry pound cake and the cake batter fudge. So it's like juicy and creamy. It's really, really good. Solid medium, maybe even a medium high. Like, it does well enough. I don't put it in big spaces. You know, Savannah Blue is sometimes not the strongest. Some scents are really strong. But I find it's a solid performer in my office, and I'm usually okay with that. As long as I can get consistently good performance in my office or the bedrooms, I'm fine. And that one is fine. So I definitely would get that one again. Also from Savannah Blue, Autumn Brew. So this one is cider lane, toasted marshmallow, buttercream, sugar cookies, and cappuccino. On cold, this one feels like it should have all of the potential in the world. Because the first thing I kind of notice is the cider, but then there is all of this depth with the cookie and the cappuccino. Like, not a strong coffee, but it just kind of wafts in, and it smells really good behind that cider lane. But when you warm it up, I don't know, it kind of loses the magic a bit. The cider lane doesn't come through super strong, and yeah, I don't know, it's just all a little bit muted and toned down. Like, it throws, but yeah, it just got a little bit muddled. I feel like I couldn't detect the cider very well or the cappuccino the same way that I can on cold. So it might have just been me and my mood, so I will melt it again and see how it goes. Solid medium to high kind of throw. But yeah, it was a little bit disappointing given how good it smells on cold. Palo Santo, Blood Orange, and Goji Berry from Super Tart. So again, I did this in my other video. It was really disappointing. It smells amazing, but didn't throw. So I'm hoping that I can get better performance out of it next time because it smells so good. I did just her Palo Santo on its own as well. I love it. Her Palo Santo is fantastic. Threw really strongly on its own. I would melt this solo. I don't think I've had any other vendors Palo that I would melt solo, but this one I would. Oh, so good and so strong. So love that. The Palo Santo, Red Mac Apple and Ocean. This one was okay, kind of medium throw. Mostly got the apple and the ocean. Didn't really get Palo from it, so that one's not a repurchase. And the last one from that sampler was the Palo Santo Cactus Sea Salt Buttercream. This one I really enjoyed. Took a while to warm to it, but it's, yeah, really the buttercream and the cactus and sea salt. It's a really unusual but a really nice creamy fresh combo and just a little bit of woodsiness. So good throw, definitely repurchasing that one. Oh. The mist from L3. So this one is Ocean, Saltwater, Mermaid and Abalone. Ozone, sorry. I think I'm realizing I'm not a big fan of this one. I thought I was, and hence the loaf, but and I had a bunt pack and a loaf, and I went, no, I like that one. I'm keeping the loaf. I didn't keep the bunt pack, but I should have probably kept the bunt pack in hindsight and sold the loaf. It's too pretty. Like salty and pretty. Yeah, Saltwater Mermaid is quite a feminine sort of perfume, and yeah, it's kind of like a salty perfume. Like, it's okay, but I'm just not crazy about it. So I don't mind melting it every now and then, but I don't need a loaf. It's a strong one, but yeah, just not something I want to loaf with. The Night He Came Home from Empire Alchemy. So this one is dark roasted coffee, vanilla crumb donut, vanilla rum cream birthday cake. This one I remember when it came. Yeah, so there's a really... I actually don't feel like I can comment very well on this. I think when I melted this, it was kind of early in the week, and I think my nose was still not 100%. It was for most things, but for this blend, there's a weird kind of sour rum scent in here. And I can smell it now, but I couldn't smell it cold or warm when I dealt with this. So it's hard for me to smell because it almost smells like kind of feet, to be honest. So if this one smells like that warm, then I won't like it. But I feel like it could transform, and maybe it did transform because I didn't smell that when I melted it. It smelled quite good, like a nice kind of warm bakery coffee thing. But I just feel like my nose wasn't quite registering it. So I'm going to have to melt it another time because now it smells like feet again. It was strong, but jury's out. Does it smell like feet? Does it not smell like feet? I don't know. Pumpkin Peanut Brittle and Buttermilk Pie from L3. This one I'm really still very confused about. And I'm confused because I can't work out if my nose is just picking up weirdness from it or if this is actually not this blend. I can't smell buttermilk pie. And I love, if you saw my L3 haul, I've been going a bit nutty for buttermilk pie. Like, I really enjoy it. It's vanilla custard, sugar cookie, creme brulee, pie crust. I really like it. I can't smell that here. On warm, it did smell something kind of peanutty. So on cold, it smells like salty pistachios. That is what it, like green, with a bit of greenness to them, salty pistachios is what it smells like. Warmed up, it did smell a bit more kind of, I felt like I could kind of go, yeah, I can smell peanut brittle there. I have melted her peanut brittle before though, and I feel like it didn't quite smell like this. But it still did have a weird kind of peanutty scent, and I didn't pick up creme brulee. So I don't, buttermilk pie. So I don't know what the deal is. I'll melt it again and try it again another time. But it still, on cold, smells nothing like either of these things. It smells like salty pistachios. So it weirds me out. Good strong throw. I still have no idea how I feel about it though. Like, I feel like melting it was supposed to show me how I was meant to form like a proper opinion about it, and I just feel like I haven't been able to. King Joffrey from Super Tarts. This one has a different name now. I'm really bad. I'm never going to know what the new names are, so I apologise. She has got a list in her group where you can look up the scents though. So you can look up the old name and you'll find what the new name is. This one is Wedding Cake and Ceremonial Pie. I used to be absolutely obsessed with this. This is one of the first really unique bakery scents I ever tried that just didn't smell like any other bakery scent. I still really enjoy it, but I'm just not like... yeah, I think I went through like 4 clams of this in 18 months or something, which is crazy for me. But now this band bag I've had for like 8 months, and I still, like, I'm melting it, but slowly. It's got a really unique tone. And I guess it's the the wedding cake. But it doesn't smell like almonds or frosting or marzipan or whatever, like, or fruitcake like a lot of those wedding cake scents do. It has a unique kind of berry tone to it, but I'm not sure what. I think it's white currant. Anyway, I enjoy it. I don't know after it's going to be a repurchase. I feel like I will have done my dash with King Joffrey by that point, but it's, I mean, I've melted it a lot and I've got a lot of love out of that scent over the years. Super Tarts, Palo Santo, lemon curd and rosemary, sorry. This one on cold, it smells like Vicks. On warm, it was not too bad. It was through strong, but then it kind of died off quickly. I talked about it more in the video I did yesterday, so I won't recap that, but it was good. Not a repurchase though. Main Woods from Hayden Rose. This is the other scent I was melting when I did that Mountain Mist. This was the balsam one. Okay, that makes sense. So I said, if you remember the video, I said I did 2 Hayden Rose scents, woody scents. One smelled like balsam and the other one just smelled kind of tree-like. I want to get the balsam one again, but not the tree-like one. This one has a balsam tone, but a lot more kind of crisp and fresh. This one I really enjoyed. And this one was a bit stronger as well. So Main Woods is the one that I want to get again. The Mountain Mist one, I'm okay with not getting again. Glitterati, Pink, Grapefruit and Thyme and Palo Santo. This was incredible. I had to look it up because I've never heard of that oil, peach, grapefruit and thyme, but it is an oil. I don't know why vendors don't seem to have it. I've never seen it anywhere. It is so good. It is this amazing, sweet... So the grapefruit and the peach just balance each other out perfectly. Just the tart dryness from the grapefruit and the juicy, sweet peach. Slight herbalness from the thyme, barely any, and then just a really lovely wooded base, which I feel like woody scents and grapefruit go together really well. This was incredible. It smells just like, I want this for summer. So I've never put my name down. I know I'm not going to have a chance. I've never put my name down for Glitterati customs before. I will be. One of my main motivations will be to get more of this, because I don't know any other vendors that carry that peach, thyme and grapefruit oil. If I cannot get on the L3 list, I will be searching high and low all over the internet to try and find someone that does peach, grapefruit and thyme, because when I search for it, there are a few fragrance suppliers out there that offer the oil, so I feel like somebody should have it. But seriously, loved that scent. I feel like that would be a good one for Kay to offer. Maybe I have to message Kay and be like, can you please do it, like try it? I know she goes through a very thorough testing process. It threw well too. That one threw quite well in the bedroom. So it's not like I wouldn't have any issues with that performing or anything either. Dessa's Homespun Scents Coffee House Cobbler. So robust coffee and blueberry cobbler. This is really good. I like it. Her blueberry cobbler. This is really good because it is coffee forward, but the blueberry blends in really nicely. And I do, sometimes her roasted coffee can be a little bit kind of too roasty, but a lot of the time it's really good. So yeah, even though I'm kind of getting off the really heavy coffee scents, I still did enjoy this one. I probably don't need to repurchase it for a while, but I think I will come back to it one day. L3, one of my really old loaves. Oregon Autumn and King of the North. It's May... I can't remember if it, no, it's May 20, so it's actually not, it looks really beaten up, but it's actually not. Oregon Autumn King of the North is incredible. It's one of my favourite outdoorsy scents. I think it's up at the moment on her pre-order, but it's, no, it will be in her next ready to ship as a matrix loaf. So Oregon Autumn being on the top layer and King of the North being on the bottom. I don't know if I'm going to go in for that. I mean, I am nearly finished this loaf, but... So I do need more, but I don't know if I want to go for a whole nother loaf. Because this one, the throw has definitely eased off. It still throws solid medium, but it used to be killer strong. I love it. Oregon Autumn is like fresh fallen leaves and a hint of rain. It's a kind of sweet, dewy sort of rain scent with really, I feel like just really green leaf trees. But then the King of the North is like pheromones, rainstorm, and black pepper bergamot. So to me, it's really captures that you're out in the woods and it's, you know, really fresh and everything's maybe it's rained a little bit, so it's kind of activated everything, but there is a major storm brewing. Like, the air is just heavy with this kind of thunderstorm. So I absolutely love this scent. I do need more. I don't know if I need, just because of how this one is. So it's just over 2 years old. So I guess it's still throwing. So I probably can't ask for more than that. But I think I would prefer, given that it does get poured relatively frequently, because a lot of people love that combo. I could probably just get like a scoop of it once a year or something, and that would, you know, better perform for me. So that's what I think I will do going forwards. Not too many more scents. I did Glitterati, Strawberry Pound Cake, and Lou's Bakery. I don't know what bakery blend Lou's Bakery is. This was okay. Her Strawberry Pound Cake is not my favourite Strawberry Pound Cake. It's not like the worst Strawberry Pound Cake, but yeah, it's a bit artificial. It's a not bad Strawberry Pound Cake, and I just feel like if it had been paired with a different bakery, maybe I would have liked it a bit more. But the Lou's Bakery, I don't know. I can definitely tell there's more of a bakery tone to this. It's not like a heavy bakery tone. It's kind of like a bit of a pink Strawberry Pound Cake cookie kind of thing, maybe. Yeah, it was okay, but it just, I really wanted like an epic Strawberry Pound Cake scent, and this wasn't it. And the throw, it died off pretty quickly too. It was sort of medium to high, and then it was gone after a few hours. So, yeah, it wasn't the greatest. It was okay. It doesn't feel like one I need to get again. Don't Cross Streams from L3. So this one is adipose, vanilla cookies, vanilla wafer, vanilla ice cream. I really enjoy melting this on its own. It is a great vanilla cookie scent. It's strong, it holds its own, it's really delicious. It's just one of those great basic vanilla blenders scents that are also really good on their own. Like Don't Cross Streams and Buttermilk Pie to me are just, yeah, great for blending, but you can melt them on their own and enjoy them too. Great throw, probably will repurchase that sometime because I do enjoy it a lot. Rainstorm Fresh Cut Grass Palo Santo from L3. This, I reckon I'll enjoy this more in summer. I just think that the fresh cut grass really makes it very fresh. This just smells like a fresher version of Rainstorm. I didn't really get Palo from it. Maybe a very slight woody note, but not much. But yeah, like definitely Rainstorm, but brighter and fresher. So I actually liked it. Fresh cut grass doesn't always work for me, but this was pretty good. Threw very strongly. I don't know if it's a repurchase, but it was not bad. Hayden Row Brimstone. So I can't remember what the notes are for this. I think this is a Palo blend. It's very deep and incensey. It definitely smells like a mix of like possibly Nug Champa and some other incense scents as well. But it smells really deep and quite full on here cold. It is more subtle when it warms. Like throw wise it's good, it throws, but it doesn't smell as full on as it does here cold. So I quite liked it. It was good throw. I don't know if it's a repurchase, but it was a good scent. And then the last thing I melted this week, so I did pumpkin pecan waffles with, this was like smoky barn dance scent and banana nut bread from Dessa's Homespun Scents. This combo was okay. I've done this, so this scent is too smoky. Like the barn dance to me is just, it's incredibly smoky. So haven't been the biggest fan of this. I have blended it with other scents. I did it with honey pear cider once and that was really good. This combo, it was okay. It was still a little bit too smoky for me. Like it's just full on. So it was not bad, but it wasn't something I would do again. Always going to repurchase L3's Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. It's fabulous. This one, not so much. I actually don't melt the single loaf very often. I should blend with it more. That's it. That's everything that I melted this week. So lots of stuff as usual. I don't have anything else to say. I'm going to go and do some colouring with my son. I hope you're all doing really well, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.